This video is not really a playthrough of this. I just want to kind of rant about the Pixies because I heard. Okay, I can't leave my kid alone. What the hell? Where's the nanny? I mean, it's not really cool to leave a kid alone. Whatever. Okay. So I was listening to the new song they released, called "On Graveyard Hill," and I was listening to it and I liked it. It's not a bad song. It's a pretty good song, but listening to it, I don't know. It just kind of reminded me that it kind of sounded like the Pixies trying to be the old Pixies, and it sounded like a watered down version of that Pixie. It sounded like shit. It sounds harsh. It sounded like a cover band trying to cover the Pixies. Or right. I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't bad. I liked it. But as I was listening to it, it just stirred up a lot of shit in me because I'm a huge Pixies fan. I've always been a Pixies fan. I mean, I've listened to all their albums and more than that, I'm Frank Black. Where the hell are you going? My God, you can like, where's the nanny? Seriously. So what was I saying? Right, I'm a huge fan of the Pixies. And more than that, a huge fan of Frank Black. He's my musical idol to this day. I love that guy, the music that he makes. He's a great composer in my opinion. And when I listen to the new Pixie stuff, I always wonder, why isn't this good as you know, Frank Black stuff? Because that's something. I mean, if the Pixies did, the new Pixies did. Were you into the bathroom? All right. If the new Pixies did what Frank Black does in his albums, that would be a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, because his music doesn't try to be the Pixies. That's what I like about it. It sounds good on its own. It just sounds like Frank Black. It just sounds like good songs. You know, they're just good songs with good compositions. And I compare that to the Pixies, to the new Pixies, and I'm like, why can't it be that good? I mean, the new songs, like I said, they're not bad, but they're lacking something, and you can kind of tell it's done on purpose too. That they're choosing to take that route for some reason. I don't know, it kind of baffles me. I really can't see it being creatively stimulating for any of them in the band. The kind of music they're making kind of sounds like, maybe I'm just speculating here, just talking out of my ass, but that it kind of sounds like Frank is like, just do whatever with the Pixies. And are you mouthing off to the nanny? Dude, don't even talk to her then. You're such a rude little kid, man. Little devil child. That's my little son right there, I guess. So yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't sound as good as the new Pixies. Doesn't sound as good as Frank Black, and they easily could. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to have all that creative control. Maybe he's just saying, you know, I'll do whatever with the Pixies, and we'll do some, you know, some catchy songs, and that will be it. And then when he goes and does his solo stuff, sorry, then he does, you know, the great songs. And why just not bring the great songs to the Pixies again? It's I hate to say it because I'm not a hater of the new Pixies. I'm probably gonna come off that way, but I'm not. I'm just, I guess I'm an entitled Pixies fan that I would say I would say like a parent does. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed, I guess. Um, because I know the stuff could be great, and I just want to love the new Pixies stuff as much as I do Frank Black stuff or the old Pixie stuff or the Breeders even. Because talking about the Breeders, man, these new songs, they're not bad, but they don't have that Kim magic that she had, man. And it's a very subtle thing that I didn't even thought the Pixies needed that much, but apparently they do. It's a sense of melody that she brought, and without her, it sounds more bare. It just sounds a little more bare in the structure of the songs. The songs are not, how do I say it? The song structures in terms of guitar and arrangement stuff are not as creative as they were when she was in the band. So probably, they were bouncing off each other back then between Joey and Kim and Frank, and they stumbled to a nice dynamic that without her, this new bass girl, she's not bad or anything like that. I don't hate her or anything. I don't want to speak bad about her, but she doesn't bring that same element that Kim brought. And I'm talking mostly in terms of playing the bass and stuff. I'm not talking in terms of singing, because from what I heard, the new bass is not a bad singer or anything like that. So, but I'm baffled. I'm still baffled why it isn't better. Why the new Pixies aren't better? Sell this painting, okay? Looks like a fucking like a bubblegum wrapper or something like that. Sell it. Yeah, and really, I'm all for them trying new shit, exploring new stuff, the Pixies or anything like that. I'm all for, I guess, trying to get a new market for some new listeners with switching up their style or whatever. But the music has taken step down quality wise, I think. And I like the new songs, and there's always something cool about the new songs. Specifically talking about this last song, Graveyard Hill. When I was listening to it, I really liked the guitars on it, and that aspect, it was pretty creative. But the vocals in it, it's just, they sound, I don't know, a little half-assed by Frank. They have a melody to it that which is serviceable for the song, but they sound kind of half-assed. I mean, and I don't know. I guess I should tie this video up and wrap it up and say, give my opinion. Which is better, the old Pixies or the new Pixies, I guess. And I would say, yeah, I mean, quality-wise, in terms of songs-wise, I would have to go with the old Pixies. But I'm not a new Pixies hater or anything like that. I'm really looking forward to what they're gonna do, and I hope they change up the sound. I don't really care if they sound like the old Pixies. My favorite albums from the Pixies tend to be the later ones, where they don't sound like the old Pixies at all. They sound just like a good band, and that's just what I want to hear. I want to hear a good band again. And shit, that's pretty harsh. It's not that they're not a good band currently. It's just they're not a great band like they were, and I just kind of miss that, I guess. So yeah, that's my little rant about the Pixies. I should get dressed. Shouldn't be hanging around my nanny.